Hey everybody, welcome back. It is a special edition of the comment section here today. Poker Guy, how you doing out there in Florida?
I'm good, man. I just gave my dog like a Kong ball filled with Cheese Whiz, so she'll leave me the fuck alone. So I got like a good 2 hours. I can just ignore her and not address her
You're
whining,
like, I got dick jokes to make, buddy. I got dick jokes to make.
I know
what
you
is
need to
that
go to the
voice?
bathroom. But,
What is that voice? That's not a disgusting patriarchal voice that I hear in my headset. That's right, everybody. We got our first guest ever on the podcast. The elusive Mrs. Fever is here with us today. Mrs. Fever, welcome to the show.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome.
So you've listened to a lot of the podcasts. You were a fan. You're less of a fan lately.
You guys have been so mean. You guys are so mean.
So too mean and too gross is the general feedback.
Very gross.
It's not so much the meanness. You can get through the meanness. You love a good dick joke as much as anybody else. But the poop.
Quality.
You definitely did not listen to the Dirty Water episode.
Oh.
Of Hoarders.
No, I'm terrified of that.
Yeah, you don't want any part of that. But that's not. There's a reason that you're here.
Oh boy.
And we got a crisis overseas. So we touched on this earlier.
It's not overseas anymore.
It's not over. Oh, the crisis is on our own fucking home soil, everybody. It's on our own home soil. And that crisis is in the form of a succubus named one Megan Markle. So this has been part of my life, an increasing part of my life. So as a scholar on the issue, I would like to talk a little bit for you to tell us a little bit about what's going on and why we need to be so concerned with this Meghan Markle character. All right, because all I know about her is she's American. I know she's American. Strike one. A dirty Yankee sent to infiltrate the royal family. And you, despite being American, being married to an American war veteran, if the fucking redcoats came over here, like, we'd probably all be hanging from trees because you side with the British on damn near everything. So this has been in my life, and I've been talking to Poker Guy about it a little bit, and he's curious to know more about the current situation and the current crisis.
We just need an expert, and you're not an expert, but Mrs. Fever is.
Yeah. So we've got the expert here.
It's very complicated.
It's a very complicated scenario. All right.
And that being said, I want to say that I love the Queen, and I would never say anything against her.
That you're loyal to the Queen.
I'm loyal to the Queen.
And the rightful heir to the throne.
The rightful heir.
The rightful
real
heir
Duchess,
to the throne.
The real Duchess, Miss Catherine Middleton, who is like, I'm pretty sure she could walk on water if she wanted to. And her hair would look perfect.
Who the
We
fuck
love
is
her.
that? Who's Catherine Middleton?
Who the? Okay, sit yourself.
I'm asking. I apologize.
Okay, she's the one that's married to Prince William.
Okay.
She's the brunette, super beautiful, has the 3 perfect children. Like,
Is that the balding guy?
yeah.
Okay.
He's
the one that's gonna be
officially
king.
bald at this point. He's
White
not
bald
balding.
guy. Got it.
He went for it. He shaved his head. But okay, so Prince Charles is next. He's the son of the Queen. And then Prince William, he's old. Yeah, he's like super old, and I don't.
Yeah, he's old, right? He's like the old guy.
He has like some swelling in his hands that I am concerned about.
Like he may be the king, but he may never get to like fuck as the king.
Yeah,
you know, he never gets to like just fuck someone as a king.
So when Princess Diana was alive, they were married. They had the 2 sons, Prince William, who's gonna be king after Prince Charles, and there are a lot of people that actually want the Queen to say that she's gonna look over Prince Charles and just go straight to William, but they don't do that shit, so that's not gonna happen.
That's a ballsy move.
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
not gonna
do that.
happen.
That
They
ain't
don't do
cool.
that shit.
That's some Game of Thrones shit. We're not doing that.
So his wife, Catherine Middleton, technically a commoner. I'm using the little air quotey things because she comes from a what's it called? Non-royal, any sort of like Lady Duke, Duchess type family.
She's untitled.
She's untitled.
Gross.
So yes.
Disgusting.
So she's a commoner, quote unquote, but she
Yeah.
comes from like
Gross.
this ridiculously wealthy family. Like went to
Yucky.
private school her whole life. That's how she met Prince William. La-di-da. She's wonderful, super classy, and like has her shit together.
We like her.
We're
We
Team
are
Middleton.
absolutely
We are
Team
Team Middleton.
Like let the flags fly.
Okay, just making
Yes.
sure.
So,
Rock and roll.
Prince Harry, the younger brother of Prince William, goes off and marries Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle, the American.
The American. She is
The yucky
She is this
American.
actress from Suits. I don't know if anybody has ever like watched that show or whatever. She's like the social climbing secretary or whatever in that show. Which is
We watched a season to a season and a half of Suits. I gotta feel like.
I think we did.
I mean, you get desperate. I remember we watched some of it.
Yeah.
I don't remember thinking like, "Ooh, that actress is really special. She's going
No.
places."
And she's one of those ones, she's very forgettable.
Yeah.
And
So
they're one
she's
of the
really
ones where, like,
forgettable.
if you see her in anything else, you're like, oh, you're really not very good actress. So,
Like Pam from The
I
Office.
hate her already.
I like Pam.
I know. We're not
I'm not
a
a
pro
Pam
Pam
fan.
podcast here.
I know.
I'm Team Karen.
I'm Team Karen as
all
well.
the way.
No, Jim and Pam forever.
Yeah, Jimmy Pam forever,
No.
but I mean, whatever. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Meghan Markle here.
Okay.
There's something that we can all agree on. Andy and Aaron, garbage.
Ew,
At least we can
yeah,
agree on
total
that.
Garbage.
Aaron in general, an unamusing character. But let's quit talking about us sitting around forever and watching fucking The Office on Netflix. We got pressing concerns here. The security of the throne and the royal family is on the line.
Yes, because the very most like C-list actress has captured the heart, quote unquote, of Prince Harry. They get married. She is now a duchess. Again with air quotes.
Why air quotes? Because she's a fake
Because
duchess,
she is a
right?
fake duchess. She is what apparently the palace staff calls her, a duchess in name only. Dino.
A counterfeit. Counterfeit duchess. I've
Counterfeit
heard her
duchess.
called.
Oh, Dino.
So
Dino.
let's hit
Dino.
the pause button for just a second.
Okay.
Because you seem to have a lot of information on this. I'm
No, this is
curious as
good.
to where this information is coming from.
Well, it has to be a reliable resource, right?
Of course, the internet is so credible.
Yes. Well, everything comes from the internet, but things come from different places on the internet. Right? Like,
This comes from the hallowed halls of Tumblr.
so this is mostly Tumblr fare, right? So
Okay.
it's nothing but fucking
That's how I
Subaru
came across
ads and fucking Adam and Eve double-sided dildo ads. And
That's on Tumblr?
oh, I don't know. I'm just saying.
My feed is very different than yours.
I'm not on Tumblr. I thought Tumblr was nothing but lesbians.
What?
I thought Tumblr. I'm just glad we didn't buy a Subaru at this point.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
No.
No.
I feel very uninformed. Anyway,
None of your golfing partners ever told you that it was mostly for. None of them told you that?
no.
Okay. No one on the Tuesday night softball team ever told you? No? Okay.
I have a natural
Yeah, you got a natural draw when you hit that
While
ball.
she's talking about this, can you pull up your Tumblr so we can kind of
Yes.
see what your feed is? I want to see, like, is it cake recipes or is it like glitter,
It's
like how to
recipes,
glitter?
It's like Cinderella princesses. It's like
That's
it's
normal
like
to
a
me.
12
That's good.
I'm not sure. I'm like a 12-year-old girl combined with like a 90-year-old woman. Like
That's good.
That's what it is. So
At least you don't drive a Subaru.
apparently,
It's a good thing.
even though like one of my girlfriends has one and she's got like a husband and kids, but
Air
Quotes on that
quotes.
husband and kids.
Right.
So we've got this American who's infiltrated.
Yes.
But it goes deeper. Now she's infiltrating the line.
yes, now she's infiltrating the line and is
Talking to the microphone
Okay.
there. There you go.
She sounds good. You sound good, Miss Fever. You sound killer. Don't listen to her. You sound perfect.
Talking to the microphone. That's what it's there for.
she's quote unquote pregnant with the I think it would be what
Yeah,
Seven.
she's pregnant.
seventh in line.
All right, you're
to the
throwing around a
throne.
lot of air quotes. Is that
Yes.
okay? A lot of air quotes.
So,
going on
okay.
there.
So the main
So, all right,
conspiracy.
so she says
Okay.
she's pregnant, and the presence of those air quotes would seem to suggest that you disagree that she's pregnant.
Oh my God. It's just a question of like whether the baby is goose down or artificial fill.
It's like, what kind of fake baby is this?
Most people are going with the moon baby, the moon belly that's like an inflatable version because it like grows and shrinks depending on whether she's like sitting down or standing up.
Like there's some home ec class in Liverpool that's one fucking belly short.
Yes, exactly.
For the fucking patriarchy appreciation experience.
Well, there are the theories that her mother brought one over at one point.
Brought a fake belly.
Yes.
Or do you need a whole series of them?
You do need a series of them, and there's also like a couple pictures where they think she got a couple of them mixed up.
Where she's like,
the belly shrinks and grows, not with any consistency.
Where they're like, that stupid bitch put the 5-month belly in.
Yep.
I can't believe it. You know? Okay. That's deep. That's a pretty deep rabbit hole to be in.
Yeah, it really is. I have spent a couple, like when I first stumbled upon this, because I'm a child of the 90s. Like Disney princesses are like my spirit animal creature, whatever you want to call them. So like real life princesses, of course, I'm like, woo, yay. So I love the royal family. I think they're fantastic. And then I stumbled upon this and one night and I was up, I'm not joking, like till like 4:00 in the morning, like reading about this shit. Yeah. I went into dark. I woke up and I was,
it's
and I was
real.
like, I was on dark places of the internet, and he's like, "Where did you go?" I was like, "I don't think the same dark places you go."
Apparently, it's a silicone putty. It's space aged. But
I want proof though. Like,
there's
I Google it?
There are pictures.
Like, how do I get
Isn't
down
it
this
like
rabbit
Bigfoot
hole?
fucking exists sort of level proof though?
No, these are like Getty image, like watermarked pictures that show her belly, like shrinking and growing within minutes of each other. Like she can sit down, she can squat down, she can like bend over in half. Her belly does things that physically it is impossiple to do.
I mean, but isn't it angles though too?
No, it is like there are hordes of like pregnant women, labor and delivery nurses, midwives that are all saying your body doesn't bend that way when you're pregnant.
But there's also lots of people on Tumblr that are saying you're going to get autism if you fucking get a measles vaccine.
This is true.
So it's like
you have to carefully pick your tumblers.
Yeah, you gotta
Skippy?
pull your Tumblr.
Skippy is an authority.
So Skippy's who is Skippy? Describe Skippy.
Okay, so on Tumblr there is a blog that I am terrified she is about to shut down. It's called Skippy is Here to Stay.
And why are you scared that the blog may shut down?
Because she is like the fountain of all information.
Okay, so everything's coming to Skippy on this particular topic.
Literally, informants like go to her.
I just pulled her up.
Yes. Do you have Skippy is Here to Stay? You see the panda?
I see a black lion. Oh, I do see the panda.
Okay, yeah. You're on Skippy. Okay. Here, do you want to see my Tumblr?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Wait, can we rewind for a second? So you're saying that one of the big evidence is that women that are pregnant there are certain things they can't do, but
they physically cannot do.
But this fake princess,
like math or like what?
Yeah, like what can't they do? No, for real. What can this fake princess do that pregnant chicks can't?
Okay, so
do?
there are pictures of her in like this like nude colored like body hugging dress, and she's at I think an animal shelter, and she bends over to she bends over to pet a dog, and her belly literally like collapses.
Ooh, I gotta see that.
Like it goes missing.
Send me that shit. I want to see that.
I have to find it.
Here's like a fucking picture.
I love a good conspiracy.
Like an angle.
What if she's got something in her fucking pocket? Like, can't someone?
She always has something in her pocket. It's the inflator button.
The inflator button.
It's the air pump.
Oh, here we go. There's lots of these pictures like, why is she always holding her fucking belly?
Yes, she's constantly holding her belly like the thing's going to fall out. Like, no pregnant woman does that.
All right, so much like Sandra, who we're going to talk about later, like these schemes, they come to a head, right? Yes. So when is her due date?
Well, that's the other thing is she has never confirmed her due date. The real Duchess, the Duchess of Cambridge, has had 3 royal babies, and each one, their due date was not necessarily announced, but like they're like mid-March, she will have her baby. And they've never announced Meghan Markle's due
They're
date.
just like, this mutant baby
They're
will
like,
come out.
it's as early as March, as late as May. Yeah. So it's very suspicious. And she.
But what is okay? So let's dial this back a little bit. All right. So all right, she's a menace. She's an American menace, and she's infiltrated the castle.
Yes.
And she's got like she's one heartbeat away from the throne.
Not one.
But I mean, isn't if William, let's say William were to pass, correct?
Then George, his son.
Oh, his son.
They've got George, Charlotte, and Louis luckily standing between Prince Harry and the throne.
Okay, so he's one good helicopter crash away.
They never fly together for that reason.
They never fly together for that reason. So they separate them like when they travel. Yeah. They separate them like the president and the vice president.
Yeah.
That's unnecessary, but okay.
But understandable.
I know they do it with Prince Charles and somebody, and I think Prince William, but I don't know if they do it with the children yet. But yeah. Okay. He'd have to go through all the children to get to Prince Harry.
Okay, so he's got to plow through them.
Yes.
Right.
And there are some evil people on the internet like wishing that to happen because they want to see Meghan as queen. These are the type of people that she attracts.
So they are. So she's a Lannister.
Yes.
That has infiltrated the House Baratheon.
Yeah, the Lannister without the cash, though.
With no Lannister cash.
Yeah. And since she's gotten the royal purse, she's been spending like new money. Is like it's so tacky. It's just so tacky.
Okay, so let's get to that. I mean, obviously she's had some conflict, but now she's out in New York City and she's having a good time.
Yes, she is having her baby shower, which the royal family doesn't believe in because they're royal and don't need anything. And even at weddings, they always are like, please donate to this charity. Don't give us gifts because we can't accept them. There are tax laws. They're not allowed to accept gifts over a certain value. All this bullshit that she's like skating around and is about to get nailed for, hopefully by the IRS, by the fucking British tax people, and potentially Canada because she had like a residence there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some tells me she's gonna be all right. Like that she's gonna get out of that situation.
What, delivering a pillow?
Well, no, I mean like fucking just doing whatever the fuck she wants to do. Like she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Like nothing's gonna happen. Let's be real about that. You know that
the queen will crush you.
The queen,
the
yes,
queen will crush
the
you.
mighty queen, the mighty queen,
the mighty
who has
queen
no
will crush
authority
you.
to do anything.
She will crush
what would
you.
be?
She will crush you.
Well, what's realistically going to happen? Because they're
that they can get
it
divorced
sounds like
and she'll get booted back to America.
But she's not going to get divorced at this point. Like she won't do it just for public opinion of her, right? But can they just steal a baby, like from an orphanage?
Yes.
And then just deliver a stolen
That is one of the
baby?
options.
So that's part of the plot, right?
That is part of the plot. And so, but good luck finding an orphan that is half Meghan Markle, half Ginger Prince Harry.
What do you mean?
I mean, Meghan Markle is of mixed race.
She's half black, half white.
Yes.
Right.
And then so you have to find a baby that's half mixed race, half redhead.
Can I? This is just me talking out of my ass. Can I get ginger sperm and then place it inside a similar female?
That is one of the options that people are saying, and they're saying
they're
that's
like,
why the due date
like
is so
turkey,
sketchy,
and then like
because
turkey
the
based her,
surrogate is having like
that's
well,
the
here's
word,
the other thing.
surrogate.
Maybe they got a couple of these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Where one of these things. All right, so we're just thinking about stupid fucking things, and apparently she's shaking her head here. She's like, "Now you're on the right track, motherfucker." So maybe they got
just doing the math.
So basically, all right. So they have kidnapped a bunch of underage sex workers.
I am an intelligent, well-educated woman, and normally I'm not prone to like these conspiracy theories, but this one makes sense.
Mrs. Fever, I love a good conspiracy theory. This is right up my alley. I believe you. I believe you at this point. I am convinced.
Here, all right, this is the most likely scenario. Not that she's actually pregnant. Like, that's ridiculous to even think that.
If she was really pregnant, would her belly be going in and out?
Would it?
Would she be allowed to travel to Zika, like, outbreak countries while she's pregnant?
If the earth was flat, all right. If the earth was round, why can't...
being sent by the queen to Morocco this week when she is like 33, apparently, weeks pregnant. You're not even supposed to get on a plane when you're that pregnant.
Well, maybe the queen's trying to, have her not
Down
be
the plane?
pregnant. Have her not be pregnant. Maybe,
Lose the
I mean, maybe
pregnancy.
down the plane as well.
Yeah,
Maybe
watch
that's
Game
the
of
deal.
Thrones. Jesus. Hey, I just sent you guys links of like 2 things on the Zencaster free plug. Can you guys just open those? Those might be something we can talk about because it's a series of images.
Okay.
Yeah,
of
do you
this
see? That is the
chick.
same day. That is the same day. Those
So
are
it's the
like
same
minutes
day.
apart, and look at how her
Yeah.
belly has inflated.
That
All
doesn't
right,
look right.
so this is, I mean, number one, okay, Photoshop. Anyone can Photoshop anything. Number two, I'm not a photography expert, but the lens with which you take a photograph can greatly affect the way things look.
Yeah, but too bad.
Lighting,
it looks
lens,
inflated
and angle.
at every angle. At every angle, you can see her belly grow as she walks from one end to the other.
Okay.
This is she's just getting out of the car and her belly is like collapsed. As she walks, her belly gets bigger. I've seen like video of this.
Okay, so it's like watching okay, so you're saying you can see that.
You can see that
you can
happen.
see it.
You can.
Has there pictures of a pump? Is there pictures of like an air pump, like maybe like a tube?
People are saying that in one of her like peach dresses, it was too visible in the pocket.
Find that.
So
Find that image for me.
She
Find
started
it.
wearing darker clothes after that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here she's
Just doing the math, Mrs. Fever. Just doing the math. I just connecting the
math
dots,
here.
dude. Just connecting the dots. This is good
So,
stuff.
all right. You two are obviously on the same side here.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm in. I'm in.
So what is the benefit to having to staging all this, to having a fake baby?
Because she is, like I said, at the very most was a C-list actress. She's always wanted this moment right here where she walked out of a hotel. She's surrounded by security. She's got all the paparazzi like clamoring after her. She could have gone out the back entrance of this hotel like most famous people do to try and hide. But she had them set up barricades. You can see pictures of them setting up barricades. She walks out the front door and gets in a Suburban in front of everybody because she loves the attention.
I know she loves the attention.
Narcissist.
That's why you. But here's what I'm saying is like, you got this fucking fake baby.
Yes.
It's a real baby, but it's not your baby. It's not his baby.
Because a lot of the ways that she made money in the past and is planning on making money in the future and is debatably making money now is by merching things, by modeling clothes and things like that.
So she wants to get into the baby merch market.
Yes,
This
she
is
does.
burgeoning market.
She does. For example, the crib that was wheeled into her baby shower. All her baby shower stuff. It was like thousands of dollars this. In the penthouse, that. Private jet, this. Someone wheels in a $300 crib as a present. No. The next thing it shows up on is this Megan's Mirror website where they're like, how you can dress like the Duchess. Now it's how you can get the stuff that the Duchess's baby has.
Yeah.
$300 crib. Boom. Right there.
Ooh, product placement.
I
Product
agree
placement.
more so with what you just said, Mrs. Fever, is that this is all a really good way to market things.
Yeah.
This is really good marketing.
I get all
she
that,
does.
and I'm not saying that she's not, but like, do you think at some point you got your fake baby and you haven't thought this through? So you got fake baby right here. This is not your baby. It's one thing to be able to explain that it's not his baby, right?
Yeah.
It's another, which is not a good thing either, but it's another to be like, This is neither of our babies. Because at no point in time do you think that
Do you think
fucking
she's gonna allow that?
crotchety old queen is going to be like, let me see my grandson.
Well,
just fucking shove her finger up into his cheek and scrape a bunch of cells out of there and be like, run that through the fucking DNA tester.
Oh, honey, she is way past you. She has royal physicians present at royal births. They sign certificate. Like when Prince George was born to the real Duchess, there were like 6 royal physicians in the room that all signed a piece of paper saying this is his real kid. She has yet to be examined even by a royal physician.
And those people all look the same too.
Not
all of like
certified.
the other ones.
Do you see that? Do you see that? Not certified. But what I'm saying is I don't care about any of that. At a certain point, there's going to be a physical human being.
Yeah.
And that person's DNA is going to match hers or it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be pretty fucking noticeable. Like, the moment that the kid comes out.
That's what we're all waiting for.
So that's what you're waiting for. That's what you guys are waiting for, to pound the table and be like, told you, motherfuckers.
Yep.
Well, they would just fake it, though. They would just fake it. It's not like, even if it is or isn't, they're just gonna take DNA samples from her like butthole and his snot, like his nose, and be like, oh look, their DNA is present, hooray! And everybody's gonna be super psyched. No. There's really no guarantee. The only way that I would find proof is if they look like the two, like them. You know what I mean? Like if they look like their parents. That baby has
to look like tiny Prince Harry coming out of there.
Like what if it comes out it looks like DMX? You know what I mean? Like, yo, this shit is not adding up. Right. Like, hey, at that point, me and Miss Phoebe are gonna do some math problems. We're gonna figure it out. That is not her baby. That is not her baby.
Not her baby. Not her baby.
We're calling that not. You guys are calling not her baby.
I'll
give you 2-1, and I'll take that.
I'm still question mark. Something's fishy, though. I agree.
Something is fishy.
Something's fishy.
Well,
who knows, man? She may not be able to get pregnant. You know what I mean? And so they're like, we need a royal baby. We need to get one. You know.
I mean, she's only a year older than the real Duchess, and the real Duchess just popped out a kid.
Well, these guys are fucking each other. You know what I mean? Like all these like old English fuckers, they're all fucking each other, right?
Not as much lately.
According to rumor, she is not even living with Prince Harry. She is being sequestered in a hotel somewhere. This whole marriage is apparently a farce.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing's a sham, huh?
I've seen that. I'll believe that.
The whole thing is a sham.
The whole thing is a sham.
So they're not living together.
People are being blackmailed.
Is that credible?
Well, you're probably right on that.
It's a blackmail intrigue.
Yes. According to Skippy, who has sources.
Who has a dirt on who here? All right, this just took another layer.
There are backers. Mysterious backers.
Okay. Dickens type Great Expectations. Fucking mysterious benefactors here.
The more I say this, the more it makes sense.
Yeah. the more I hear myself. Okay, so
I don't know what it is.
So here's the deal, right? There's like 7 people, okay? They control basically the entire world. This is how they do it.
And so Harry had to make the decision.
And the backers.
Whether or not.
What do the backers want? What's their motivation?
Their motivation is nobody really knows that. They want
population
the British,
control.
Listen. They want the British royal family to do something, and they're saying no. And then they're saying
so Megan Markle is like the fucking plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like send the chick from Suits in.
No.
She'll get the job done.
Well, she has.
I got the perfect one.
Yeah.
She had been developing evidence of her and Harry's relationship the entire time she was basically just a booty call. She has do you guys know what yachting is?
Is when you get on a yacht
with prostitutes.
With prostitutes?
Yes.
Fuck. Sounds like a good time. I'm not super familiar with
it.
Your wife. I'm just saying, like in general, yachts and prostitutes. I mean, that's like Leonardo DiCaprio, Wolf of Wall Street type shit.
They're very expensive. but she apparently has a yachting past. And
Megan is a yachter.
yes.
I could see that. I could see her sucking some dick on some yachts.
Yes, and apparently that's how they met in the first place.
Yeah.
He liked
That's
the way
how
her
she met
pussy
Prince
tastes.
Harry in the first place.
Oh, sucking his dick on a yacht for
Yes.
some money? Nice. Nice.
So
You
That's
can't
good
do
stuff.
that.
he
You
kept
can't
her
marry
kind
your
of around as a booty call.
Uh-huh.
She like kind of hobbled together enough fake evidence, fake news of their relationship and put it out there so that it was really hard for him to deny that he was in any sort of relationship with her.
And then the whole thing, she's just been an arm twist over, look, I got nothing but my gig on Suits to lose.
Yep.
You've got to disgrace the whole royal family. And that's been the fucking pinch point for everything.
Yep.
That she's a yacht hoe and that he's a yacht John. And that's how the benefactors, the mysterious
Well, that's
movers,
the tip of the iceberg.
are. No, Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus Christ!
This is all a smokescreen.
Oh, fuck me! This is a smoke screen. We got a smoke screen. Megan Markle's the goddamn smoke screen. Is this a Brexit related? What the fuck? Fuck! Oh, God damn it!
And worse.
Oh, Jesus! It's like someone ate a bag of mushrooms and just fucking sat down on the internet, and it's like, I'm just gonna make this shit up. That's what here's the deal. And then it's because of Brexit, man. And then that's what the spirits told me.
No.
Jesus
No.
Christ. All right.
Okay, it is.
All right, melt the iceberg
It
here.
is
Let's go.
slightly a distract. They're letting it go to this length because it's slightly a distraction from the Brexit thing. But it is
Okay.
also a distraction for something that I refuse to talk about.
Oh, shit. Why? And you refuse to talk about it for fear of your own personal safety.
Skippy won't even talk about it.
Oh, Skippy won't even talk about it. This is over Skippy's head. No
Wait,
way.
what are you afraid to talk about?
See,
I know.
he knows. He knows
Yeah.
what's up. I'm not talking about
She
it.
won't talk about what she's afraid to talk about. Apparently, I guess that's good news for me. I'll be safer. Because apparently there's some. It gets even deeper than that.
Yeah,
On the
well,
dark
I want to know.
web.
I want to know if this is a series of YouTube
Yeah.
clicks that I'm going through. I'm still clicking. So click, keep it going.
I can't. The Queen said
Wow.
no.
The queen says no. Well, you've already fucking exposed her grandson as a prostitute.
Yeah, and if that's the
an
least of her
enjoyer.
problems, think about that.
Think about that.
She's pretty
about
hot
that.
though. You know what I
Meghan
mean?
Markle?
Yeah.
She's pretty hot.
She's okay. She's no Kate Middleton.
She's no Kate. More Team Kate.
Well, she's no Kate Middleton. No. She's no Kate
She
Middleton.
is
Nobody
no
said
Kate
that.
Middleton. Look at the
She looks
pictures
good, you know?
of her next to Kate Middleton on Remembrance Day. Dude, it's like no comparison. You know who's going to be queen.
So, is
Well,
there
unless
any
there's a
more of the
helicopter
iceberg that
crash,
you can
you know?
reveal without exposing you and your loved ones to great personal peril?
I mean, I can tell you guys.
You can tell us off the air.
Yeah, but you
You
can't
can
say
tell us
it.
off the air, but well, I wouldn't trust Poker Guy.
Wait.
I wouldn't trust Poker
Wait.
Guy with that information, and then
I
people
would
will
for
know-
one reason.
people will know who he got it from.
Yeah,
Right? They'll
if
know
you
who he
tell me,
got it
Mrs.
from. They'll
Fever,
trace
I'm
it back to
immediately
you.
gonna just talk about it on the next pod and then use you as a
Exactly what
source.
he'll do.
I don't
be
think
like-
you would. Actually, I don't think you
I
would.
think you would.
No, I don't think you would.
You don't think you would?
Uh,
What's that? Oh,
I don't think you would.
oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
she's got a dick. Is that what it is? She's got a dick.
No,
Is that what it is?
No, just you can,
It's a
you can
tranny
say,
thing?
You can say that much of it. Apparently, it's
It's a Me Too thing.
it's a Me Too issue. So I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
It means you would not, when there's only like rumor form of this like undercurrent or whatever, you would not expose someone who's been like potentially Me Too, like as a whatchamacallit,
Oh, so
not villain, but
there's a potential Me Too violation.
You would not like
but there's
dox someone.
but there's not. Okay, so I'll respect that. You know, there's potential accusations out there of impropriety,
massive
impropriety on an individual or a group of individuals. An individual. So
I'm more intrigued
that's
than anything.
as much as we can say. We've got families, people.
Well, now I just have more questions. Now I have more
We've
questions.
got families. All right, what are the questions? Let's see what we got.
Well, I don't want to ask him because I don't want to put your family at risk.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. That's big of you. That's big of you. All right, so that's it right there. That's a British Royal conspiracy.
Well, all right, so conclusions. Here we are. There is something fishy going on.
It's a pillow baby.
It's a pillow
baby. It could be goose down. It could be silicone. But we can agree on one thing.
Could be a My Pillow. We don't fucking know.
Our sponsor. It could be a My Pillow. But something's weird.
Yes.
Something is weird. Yeah.
All right. So you're both in firm agreement.
Yes. There's also evidence that she is not living with Prince Harry. So yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also evidence that they're not cohabitating anymore.
Something fishy.
But she is attractive. We agree on that? Possibly? Yeah. Maybe she's no Kate Middleton, but she's an attractive woman. Can we at least get that? Just to be,
she wouldn't have gotten there in the first place if she wasn't.
We absolutely agree on that.
Yeah.
She has disturbingly skinny ankles. Like they look like they wouldn't support her.
I don't know.
They're very freaky.
That's, we'll
I'm more concerned with what the inside of her mouth feels like. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, if you're a yachter, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go yachting. I'm just trying to go yachting.
He's more interested in her yacht specific qualities.
Yeah, I like
what makes
boats.
her a good yachter as opposed to, a good runner or
what you should do, Mrs. Fever? You got to find some images of her, I'm sure there's images of her in her past. You know what I mean? On some old Facebook post.
Looking like a hoe bag.
She posted 20,000 or something Instagram posts.
But are they tasteful or are they 1998 her with her snatch out? You know what I mean?
I mean, she tried pretty hard to scrub all that stuff, but she was also, she was also one of the suitcase girls on Deal or No Deal.
Okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but I'm just saying,
yeah, I mean,
I don't like Howie Mandel,
that's
a strike.
I guess that's a general plus there.
That's a strike. No, that's a strike. Howie Mandel, I don't like him. That's a strike one.
Okay. You were closely associated with Howie Mandel. Strike one.
Strike one.
Now she's sitting at your dinner table.
You were an extra in NCIS? Oh, that's strike two.
Oh, God.
Strike two.
Oh, NCIS Miami. Never mind. That's a good show. I like that show. Never mind.
CSI, though? Ooh.
Tough.
Maybe strike three.